I want to do this a little raw, not a polished announcement, not a course update. It's not even a motivational video, just a real builder update from inside Manifold AI Learning. This week, I worked on three things that most probably you will never see directly. But these are the things that are actually deciding whether a learning company becomes scalable or not. One, I created a new document for the Bootcamp learners on memory strategies for production agent. Two, I fixed our onboarding flow. Some starter emails were landing at spam. And three, I fixed the checkout using the PayPal payment gateway so that the international learners can complete the payment, get migrated properly into the learning system. And the biggest insight for me was content gets attention, but systems create the learner experience. Now, let me show you this first. Now, this is the document that I created this week for the Bootcamp learners. The topic is Memory Strategies for Agentic AI System. And this did not come from a planned curriculum update. It came from a gap that I identified while preparing a long form video. In the live class, I had explained the memory from the technical point of view, but I had not strongly enough explained the memory as a production architecture decision because in production, memory is not just the storing of the previous message, it actually becomes the governance problem. So I created this document for bootcamp learners, not to add more theory, but to help them to shift their thinking from how do I store memory to how do I design the memory in a responsible manner for agents in production. So a course is not just a set of videos. A bootcamp is not just live classes. The real product is the system around the learner. The class is one part, the notes are one part, the assignments are one part, the feedback loop is another part. The onboarding is one more part. The payment experience is one more part. And if any one of these break, the learner feels friction. Second thing that I fixed was onboarding. Some starter emails were going to spam. Now, this may sound like a small operational issue, but it's not a small one. The first email after the enrollment is a trust checkpoint. So this week, I fixed that flow using the Zeptomail email service because onboarding is not just an email. Onboarding is the first trust point after the payment. The third fix I did this week was the PayPal checkout. So this is mainly for the international learners. Earlier, the payments were getting completed and each and every payment required manual attention either from me or from my team member. But that is not a scalable learner experience. If a learner completes the payment, then the system should know what to do next. So this week, I fixed this PayPal checkout flow so that once payment is completed, the full learner migration happens properly. The bigger insight this week came from the senior engineer positioning challenge that we are running inside our community for our bootcamp learners. Right now, some assignment review work is happening manually. Now, manual review is useful in the beginning because it helps me to understand how learners think, where they are struggling, and what kind of feedback actually help them. But after a point, if the pattern becomes clear, then the founder's job is to convert that pattern into an automation. Manual work teaches you the pattern, but the systems scale the pattern. So the next step is to automate this challenger review assignments that we have got, just like we have done for any other assignments. So that was the week's builder update, guys. A new memory strategy document for the bootcamp learners, a fixed onboarding email flow through Zeptomail, a fixed PayPal checkout and the learner migration flow, and one important realization. Manual effort is useful when you are discovering the pattern. But once the pattern is clear, the responsibility is to turn it into a system. System ship, demos don't.